Hey guys, it's thy mighty GoatPervertor back doing a little bit of random play again, and we're back to War for Cybertron, baby. Yeah, I mean, what can I say about, the fact that I'm playing War for Cybertron? Any of you that really follow my channel knows that I kind of made the decision to kind of step back from the politics involved in gaming and just do what I do best, game. Even though I don't have much time to do it, I still just want to be a damn gamer. So all the politics involved in gaming and all of the nonsensical garbage that is, I guess, swirling around the gaming world, I want to kind of like step outside of it. Don't get me wrong. There's some topics that are still going to really be, I guess, angering. Some topics that are going to be, I don't know, I guess I'm going to take it personally, and I'm always going to have a voice. I'm always going to have an opinion, and I'm always going to speak my piece on particular topics and such in gaming. But I'm no longer going to allow the politics of gaming to prevent me from enjoying myself with the games that I want to play. So, yeah, I went out and I picked up War for Cybertron. I didn't pay anything for it because I had a ton of credit at GameStop. So I just picked it up and I decided I was going to play it. And I have to say thank you to Activision. I really do. I mean, they're only the publisher. They have nothing to do outside of publishing the game. Of course, the game was developed by some company. I can't remember their name right now. I'm doing a random play vid, and I try to do these live. But yeah, it was developed by some company. Of course, Transformers belongs to Hasbro, so this isn't really Activision's baby. This is kind of like a joint effort with other companies. Anyway, I have to say thank you to Activision. Why? Because, well, maybe not Activision. Maybe I should be saying thank you to the developer. But then again, maybe Activision as well. Because this game is one complete title. I'll tell you. I can't remember the last time I paid $60 for a game and actually felt like I was getting a complete package. Maybe Uncharted 2. That was probably the last time. And a Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Also another game, Sigma 2. But yeah, the game has so much going on that I can't see how this title couldn't cost $60. I mean, first of all, you have the campaign mode, which you can play solo or you can play with multiple people, I guess like 3 people simultaneously. Not only is it solo or I guess co-op based, but it also has 2 different campaigns. There's the Decepticon campaign and then there's the Autobot campaign. That alone is enough for me to warrant a purchase from me. But then it goes on to give you multiplayer mode. Of course, within multiplayer mode, it's you and I believe up to 8 people per team. And you've got modes such as Deathmatch, which is just an all-out deathmatch. You have Team Deathmatch, which is deathmatch with a team of people. You have Conquest, which is kind of like a capture the flag mode. They have a mode called Power Struggle, which I believe you hold a specific node, as they call it in this game, for a certain amount of time. And there are multiple nodes within the multiplayer mode there. Outside of that, they have, what other modes? Code of Power, which I think you have to plant a code of power and kind of like a bomb almost. I'm not too sure. Then there's this countdown to extinction, which I believe you really do plant a bomb. You have to plant it in the enemy's base 3 times to win. So that's just the multiplayer and the campaign. But then they go on to offer you another mode, which is called Escalation. The Escalation mode is kind of like, I guess, a horde mode, but it's with you and all of your friends. And I don't think that Escalation is limited to you and 2 other people. I think if I'm not mistaken, it's you and 3 other people, so it's 4 players. But don't quote me on that. I can't remember, and I haven't really had an opportunity to play much of the game, so I can't really give my full impressions on it. Don't worry, I will definitely do a full impression on the game when I've had the opportunity to play it properly. But yeah, I mean, I can't believe how much they have included in just the retail package. Now, don't get me wrong, the game isn't without its faults. There's some slowdown, you know, I saw a little bit of frame rate dropping here and there. It does this weird checking thing. I don't know if it does it on the Xbox because I purchased the PS3 version, but on the PS3 it does this weird checking thing. Every time you turn the game on, it sits there and it checks. I don't know what it's checking, but it takes about a minute or two before you can actually play the game. That's not really a big problem for me. Another thing that I really like is the fact that, well, I didn't like it at first because they released this DLC pack, which I believe gives you 5 characters and 4 maps, and it's $10, which isn't bad. That's actually pretty decent considering that it's real DLC. So I'm playing the multiplayer mode, and the game just continuously, you know, kicks me out because it says you don't have the map that is being played right now, so you are unable to, you know, join this game, which kind of sucks. The way I see it is, if I don't have that map, why would you even put me onto a map that you already checked in the beginning of the game, checked to see that I didn't have, and then kick me out? It makes no sense. But anyway, to eliminate that annoyance, since I hadn't paid anything for the game anyway, I figured I'd spend the $10 and I'd go buy the DLC. And while I'm buying the DLC, I've got this I don't know, this feeling within my chest. I'm like, if this turns out to be dislocked content, I'm just gonna be so pissed off, because I was really upset by the whole Onslaught mode thing with EA and Battlefield Bad Company. So I'm buying this DLC. You know, I already had, I don't know, $5 in my PSN account, so I just threw an additional $5 and paid the taxes and got the DLC. And it turns out that the 4 extra characters and the 4 extra maps and the 5 extra what is it, the 5 extra characters, it turns out to be a 290 megabyte file, almost 300 megabytes. So it's not disk lock content. It was actually downloadable content that was not there on the disc, that they have put on a server, and it's there for you to purchase if you'd like to enjoy the additional maps and the additional characters. So again, I have to say thank you to Activision for that, because I mean, it's somewhat early if you ask me. The game came out in June. It is now almost August, or did it come out the end of May? I don't remember. But the game hasn't been out that long, and here it is. We have DLC for it, and it's real DLC. So I really have to say thank you for that. I'll tell you, ending the whole politics thing was really a good idea. And right now I'm just playing through the campaign mode. I played a little bit of Extinction, which is pretty fun, but boy, is it hard. But the multiplayer mode really captured me. I mean, I've spent more time playing multiplayer thus far than I have playing the actual campaign mode, and boy, it is so much fun. It's got everything like, I guess, the Call of Duty games has. You know, you've got the ranking up capability. You've got 4 classes. You've got your scientist, you've got your leader, you've got your scout, and then I can't remember. There's one other: scientist, scout, leader, and some other crap. I really can't remember. This is random play. You know, I'm not responsible for what I say here. Like I said, when I get the opportunity to really sit down and play the game and enjoy it properly, I'll create a video where I diced it up and, you know, given my complete impressions of the game. I'd like the opportunity to actually play this with some people, which I see some of you guys that have added me from here on YouTube have the game as well. So if I ever see you guys online, let's team up and let's play through this co-op mode, because I really want to get the co-op experience with this game. So yeah, I mean, what more can I really say? Thank you, Activision, for for not ripping me off on the DLC. Thank you to GameStop for actually having this game priced $10 under retail price when I got it. So I only used about $49 of credits instead of a full $65 that it would have cost if the game were $59.99 plus tax. So there's a lot of positivity all around with this title right now. I have no complaints though. The only thing is I would like to probably play the Xbox version just so that I can see if this was another one of those games that they developed specifically for one console and then ported it over to the other consoles that are irrelevant to Activision. Irrelevant consoles being the PS3, the Xbox 360, that's their console of choice. The PS3, the Nintendo Wii, because this game is available on the Wii. It's available on the DS, and it is also available on the PC. So I'd like to see what it turned out to be like on those additional consoles. Yeah, I must say this is probably one of the purchases. This is a purchase that I've made this year that I feel really good about. I mean, there are a lot of purchases that I made that it was like, this one I feel really confident in, and I'm gonna be playing this all the way up until Kane and Lynch comes out. So I'll see you guys online, and thanks for watching my random play video. Have a good one, guys. GoatPervertor out. Peace.